For the upcoming 2018 high school football season, right here we got the head coach of Arabia Mountain HS Rams, Coach Stanley Pritchett, who is entering his 6th year. Coach, how will you assess your first 5 years with the program?
Well, first 5 years, it was definitely experience, a building experience. First came into the program, I got the job late. We got a lot of seniors, and they had never won before and never had a winning season. And they kind of just bought into what we preached, what we bought. And then we had a great season the first year. We had a lot of seniors, almost 30 seniors. The next 2 years we got young, we were real young. We had to play a lot of 9th and 10th graders. And they kind of got, we kind of got our butts whipped a little bit. We went through a tough region with St. Pius and Mary's, and we went through some 2, 4, and 6 season. Then we got into a new region in 5A. And the last 2 years we've been on the run. We raised the standard of the program around here, and we're just looking to go to another level and get to the state championship level this coming season.
All right, Coach. Speaking of which, you have qualified for 50 wins. You have won 50 games in your career. Now, how that compliment make you not feel, but how you feel about accomplishment? I guess the question I need to ask.
I think at the end of the day, 50 wins. I've been doing it a long time. This is my 11th year being a head coach, so I was happy about it. But I want to get to 100, 200 wins. So that's what we're trying to get to. So we want to build this program up where we're perennial powers in DeKalb County and the state of Georgia. So it's going to be a lot of work, but I think we're going to get there. We got a good group of guys, a good group of coaches, and we're just trying to do things the right way.
Okay, Coach. We know what happened at the end of last year. The last game of the year, one of the things that you had said that you got to get bigger, stronger, faster.
Yes, sir.
I think you did that. You're like y'all doing that in the off season and in camp. But one of the most impressive things I saw was the schedule this year about getting better. The schedule, when I looked at it, it didn't look like a regular high school schedule. It looked like you try to qualify for one of the college football playoff schedules. I mean, it's no easy task. Your first half, even your preseason, you got Stevenson. And next you got Carver, who went to the Final Four in 5A, and of course you got Stockbridge, who they always go to the either semifinals or quarterfinals like last year. And then you got MLK in the middle, which we have to see what kind of team they're gonna have this year. But they play in a tough region. And then you play against some 7A and 6A teams. You go to Newton and you go to Heritage and Conyers. Now, how do you assess the first half of your season?
I assess it as this. We always, as a coaching staff, we look back at the Carrollton season, Carrollton with the whole game. We felt like, we won a region title a second year in a row, but we didn't feel like we were getting a good competition in our schedule that would prepare us for the state playoffs. When we play, the teams like Carrollton and Rome, you got to be battle tested. Our guys wasn't battle tested with our schedule. So, I say, let's go, let's go get some tough opponents. We reached out to Coach Miles. Coach Miles wanted to, play. I've been going against Coach Miles for a lot of years at Booker T. Washington, and Coach Witt, he called me, wanted to play. So it just kind of worked out where we got some of the top guys. Carver was a 4A semifinalist last year, and Coach Witt has done a tremendous job with Stockbridge, building it up, and they're perennial powers in 5A. And then the rest of the schedule, we want to be battle tested going into our region. So when we go in the region, we want to know that we've been tested. We fought some adversity, and we'll be ready, to play the teams in our region.
Speaking of region, I think the region that you're in 5A, is a lot of people don't really look at, but I think it's one of the toughest regions in the state, because I know last year they basically were jockeying position to get first place. Y'all had to win like all your games because the rest of the region was like rough and tumble. You didn't know who was going to win and stuff like that. And so I know I'm not going to ask about who. It's going to be a tough team. I think Auburn's going to be tough. You just got to watch for every team every week, especially coming out that tough first half of the season.
We try not to look too far ahead. We know we got a tough region. DeKalb County is going to be tough because all these kids grew up together. They played in the parks together. They know each other, so it's really no big difference. I think we just got to have a mentality where we want to be 1-0. And if we can be 1-0, we'll be successful, and have that mentality, 1-0, getting better each week, not looking forward, not looking back. let's just keep getting better.
Okay, speaking of the team, you really have great teams the last 2 years. You had the players. Now, which are players? I know they talked about your quarterback. He's been getting some press. Yeah. What impressed you about him? Start off with him.
Bryson, he's just to see the growth from the 9th grade to his senior year. He's grown so much. He's gotten taller, bigger. He's smart. He's just a smart kid. Never had any issues with him. No discipline issues. He's just a great kid coming from a great family. He's just been a leader of our team been a leader for the entire time he's been in the program. So we look forward to riding him this year. He's going to be the guy that's going to be our catalyst for us this year. We're going to go as far as he takes us. So that's how I feel about this team.
Yeah. What about your other players? Which other players are going to be helpful?
We got a lot of guys. This is a big senior class. Aaron Pyron is already committed to Georgia Southern. Glenn Hayes is committed to University of Akron. Dimitri Barnes is close to committing probably to either Troy or Georgia Tech. So we got some guys that's getting recruited this year. DeAnthony Garrett, a 4-year player, all-around guy, track kid. Jordan Barrow, who's probably the fastest kid in the county right now, is going to be a junior. Amir Graham is a 4-year player in the program. So we got a lot of guys that have played 3-4 years and have got a lot of experience. So I feel like this team reminds me of the 2016 team because these guys are hungry. They didn't like the way the Carrollton game went last year, and they just want to get better.
Okay, speaking of players, you got to have the coaches around you. How have your coaching staff been so helpful you the last few years?
Well, I've always said, man, to be a successful program, you got to have successful coaches. I think I surrounded myself with a bunch of good guys that really want to be excellent. They want to make sure that the program is successful. That they're going to impart all their wisdom into these young men. And we have a system here on defense and offense where we just kind of attack people, and that's we're not going to be the biggest. We're not going to have the 5-star kids like some of the other schools in the CAB, but we're going to be a team-oriented team, and we're going to be guys that fight for each other, and it's a brotherhood.
Okay, last thing, Coach. I know the goal every season is to win games so you can win the region, go to the state, win the state, and then also help your players, get to college. But what is your and you always talk about this, what's your goals off the field for the player, not only like off the field while they're here at Arabia Moutain, but when they go forward, once they graduate?
I'm looking for guys, like I always tell them, you come in as young boys, you leave as young men ready to make an impact to our communities, because I want the guys to come back and be teachers, doctors, lawyers, come back and say how much, they appreciate all the things we did we teach them how to be young men, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. If I just taught them about football, X's, I didn't do my job. Of course, we want them to go to college, zero balance, have no balance, no loans, but, at the end of the day, we want them to come back and make an impact in their communities.
All right, this is Coach Pritchett, Coach Stanley Pritchett of Arabia Moutain. Of course, he's a 2-time defending 5A champion. We're going to have to call this season a challenge because we know what kind of season it is. Coach, thanks for taking the time. And guys, remember the first game, preseason against Stevenson.
August 10th, baby.
August 10th, where is it?
Alfred Stadium, 7 o'clock.
Okay, so all Arabia fans, you need to come out, support this team, support this program, how it's grown, support the coach. Man, this is look like it'll be another special season, so everybody needs support.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Charlie. All right.